Okay guys, we're here in my bathroom because here's the problem. The tub won't drain usually because I can't get this lever to stay down. And the reason I need that lever to stay down is because inside the pipe behind the wall there's a plunger that comes down. It's on a chain and it comes down to block it. So if you want to fill the tub up, it's in this position. And it won't stay down in this position in order to drain. So I wanted to, and it won't. So I called a plumber friend of mine. I'm not a plumber, by the way. I called a plumber friend of mine who is a master plumber, and Jim's like, yeah, I can come over and fix that, but you could probably do it yourself. That thing here is called a trip lever. This is the trip lever cover, and he says they just wear out over time. He says once we get these screws off, we'll be able to move it off and we'll see a cotter pin that's holding the chain to the plunger. So this hasn't been moved in a long time. You can see I really struggled to get this screw to move here just by hand, and it was a bear. So fortunately I've got these screwdrivers which have a really nice little feature here where you can put a wrench over top of it to get some more torque. And that's what I'm going to do now in order to get this to move. So lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? So we're going to get this thing off of here. And my friend Jim says these are pretty standard. So I'm just going to run up to the hardware store, grab another one, and we'll see if we can do this ourselves. If not, we'll call Jim back and he'll come over and he'll fix it for us, because that's what he does. Now, since Jim was nice enough to tell me about this, I will buy him a gift in exchange for his advice, because I basically should pay him for his knowledge. He did go to school to be a master plumber, and he's not actually doing the work, but he did tell me that I could do this myself. He didn't have to do that. He could come over here and charge me whatever he charges. Okay, this one's coming out real nice. Very cool. And this one on the right, I'm going to leave that in just in case that helps to stabilize it. Sometimes if you take one screw out before the other, I don't know about what this particular scenario, but sometimes it'll put undue stress on the other screw, and then that becomes difficult to unscrew. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's good to do these things gradually. That's been my experience. Let's get this thing off here and see if we can see what he's talking about here. And what he's talking about is a cotter pin, and here's the cotter pin right here. So let me get up here so I can zoom in on this for you and see if I can show you what we're talking about here. So there's the assembly there, and then so this is a cotter pin. Wait, where are you there? This is the cotter pin, this thing here. That loopy thing, the thing that has the loop on it right there. Right, so we're going to take that pin out somehow, I guess with pliers or something. We're going to make sure this does not fall back into the wall. And here, I'm sorry, I got you off screen there, don't I? Yeah, so we're going to make sure that doesn't fall back in the wall. So how the heck do I get this cotter pin out of there? I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to cut it somehow. Well, I'll figure that out in a moment. But anyway, that's how you turn that off. So what we're going to do is, once I get this thing off here, we're going to take this faceplate back to the hardware store, and we're going to get a replacement one. and hopefully there'll be a gasket behind it. There's no gasket on this one, probably been eaten away over the years. And then we'll screw it back in the wall, and yeah, and we'll go from there, and hopefully the thing will work. So that's step one. I'm going to end the video here because I got to take this apart, go to the hardware store, and when I get back, I'll let you know what happens.